Hey everyone, happy Music Mondays. Let's talk geography. Now, a lot of you are probably saying, what does geography have to do with musicianship? Not a thing. A lot of people feel like that they cannot get professional music anywhere but Nashville and LA. What they don't realize, and I know they have good intentions, is a lot of people just choose to live in a different geographical location so they can raise their family elsewhere and go back and forth when they have projects in certain musically driven cities like Nashville or LA. I've actually had clients come to me and say, I really want to use you as my producer, but I really want to have the word Nashville on the back of my album as the location that it was recorded. That's the extent of what I'm talking about. You do not have to go to Nashville or to LA or to any other city for that matter to get professional music. The other piece of that is be careful, people that hire us professional musicians, because our rate is our rate. This is what we do for a living. It's not a bargaining tool, and it's also 2025 instead of 1980. So you have to understand that when the rates go up for everything else, they go up for professional musicians and singers. It is no different than someone calling up someone who is on a major label, wanting to bring them in. A professional is a professional. It doesn't matter if it's your favorite artist or someone that you know. If they have equal ability and equal skill, and they have proven themselves over years and years and years, they need to get paid the same way. So I know this is going to ruffle some feathers, but a lot of times when we don't live in what I would call creative regions, things like Atlanta, Dallas, which I have lived in Dallas, and I used to make a killing in Dallas. But like in the tri-state where I live, the things that drive the tri-state are a little bit different. And so when it comes time to pay for luxury services like albums, things like that, or hired musicians, hired singers, it's looked at completely differently. What I try to do is ask a person when they say, what would you charge for a day in the studio or a day for me to use you in a project or whatever? I usually start by saying, what do you make in a day? And then they're like, oh. Well, since this is a luxury service, the rates are always different for different things that we do because we're multifaceted people. We do a lot of different things, but these aren't things that we just decided to do one day. These are things that we've put the time in, studied to show ourselves approved over time, have years and years of experience, whether it might be general producing or background vocals or writing or arranging or coming into vocally coach or engineering, whatever it might be, post-production, laying tracks.